Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Mammon Club back with another video. And let me tell you, this one is heavy. We're going deep down the rabbit hole today. We're talking about people living with some seriously unbelievable, like almost unbelievable disabilities. I'm talking things you wouldn't even believe unless you saw them with your own eyes. But hold up, before you think this is going to be some depressing, sad stuff, let me stop you right there. Yeah, these people are dealing with stuff most of us can't even imagine, but that's not the point. The point is their stories are also about being strong as hell, like seriously next level strength. The kind of strength that makes you question everything you thought you knew about the human spirit. So buckle up guys, because you're not ready for this. Get ready to have your mind blown and your heart like warmed and broken all at the same time. This is the unbelievable lives of people living with rare disabilities. Let's go. Okay, so first up we've got Jo Cameron. Jo's got this crazy rare genetic mutation. We're talking 1 in a million people. That basically means she can't feel pain, like at all. She could literally break her arm and be like, that's weird. I know, right? It's wild. Imagine all the times you've stubbed your toe and wanted to die. Jo's never experienced that. Now you might think, that's amazing. Sign me up. But hold on, not feeling pain might sound great in theory, but it can actually be super dangerous. Like, how do you know if you're injured? How do you know when to stop pushing yourself? It's actually a huge responsibility, and Jo's had to learn to really pay attention to her body in a way that most of us never have to. But here's the thing about Jo, she doesn't let it get her down. She's not out there trying to become some superhero or anything. She's just living her life being awesome and showing the rest of us that even without pain, life can be pretty freaking beautiful. Next up we've got Nick Vujicic. Now, Nick's story is one that truly makes you rethink everything. He was born without arms or legs. Yeah, you heard that right. No arms, no legs. Can you even imagine? I mean, just getting out of bed in the morning would be a mission. But Nick don't play that. This dude is seriously living his best life. He's a motivational speaker. He's written books. He's traveled the world. He's done more with his life than most people I know, and they've got all their limbs. And the way he talks about it, the way he's so positive and inspiring, it's honestly contagious. Nick's story is a powerful reminder that no matter what obstacles you're facing, no matter how impossible things might seem, you can overcome anything. It's all about your attitude, your perspective, and your willingness to you just go for it. Get ready for this one, guys, because Mandy Cell's story is intense. Mandy has this super rare condition called Proteus syndrome. You know, the thing that John Merrick, the Elephant Man, had. Yeah, that. Basically, it means her bones and tissues just keep growing, out of control. Mandy's legs are, massive, way bigger than any human legs should be. And it's not just about the size, it's the pain, the discomfort, the constant surgeries. It's a lot, and I'm not going to lie, seeing pictures of Mandy for the first time, it kind of messed me up. But here's the thing about Mandy. She doesn't let it define her. She's not hiding away from the world. She's out there, living her life, raising awareness and showing everyone that even though she might look different, she's still just a human being, just like the rest of us. Chapter 4. Seeing with sound. Alright guys, this next one is straight out of a superhero movie. Ben Underwood was diagnosed with cancer when he was a kid and ended up losing both his eyes. Totally blind, right? But here's where it gets crazy. Ben taught himself to see using sound. Yeah, you heard that right. He used echolocation, like bats. He'd make these little clicking sounds with his mouth, and by listening to the way the sound waves bounced back to him, he could navigate his surroundings. He could ride a bike, play basketball, even walk down a crowded street, all without sight. Ben's story is a testament to the incredible adaptability of the human brain. It shows us that even when we lose one of our senses, our brains can rewire themselves, find new pathways, and unlock abilities we never even knew we had. Chapter 5. The Real Rainman. Okay guys, remember that movie Rain Man, the one with Dustin Hoffman? Well, it was actually based on a real person, Kim Peek. And let me tell you, the movie doesn't even scratch the surface of how incredible Kim was. Kim had this thing called savant syndrome, which basically means he was like a walking encyclopedia. He could remember everything he ever read, heard, or saw. I'm talking dates, names, historical events, you name it. He knew it. He could even read 2 pages of a book at the same time, one with each eye. It was insane. But here's the thing, Kim was also autistic. He struggled with social interactions and everyday tasks. Kim's story is a powerful reminder that our brains are capable of amazing things even when they work a little differently. It's a reminder that we should celebrate neurodiversity and recognize the unique talents and perspectives that everyone brings to the table. Chapter 6. The Girl Who Feels No Pain, Part 2. So remember Jo Cameron from earlier? The woman who couldn't feel pain? Well, meet Ashlyn Blocker, who shares the same incredibly rare condition. Ashlyn was born with congenital insensitivity to pain, meaning she's never felt a single ouch in her life. And while that might sound kind of cool at first, it's actually super dangerous. Imagine a kid who doesn't know what it feels like to get hurt. They wouldn't know to pull their hand away from a hot stove or to stop running when they sprain their ankle. That's Ashlyn's reality. She's had to learn to recognize the signs of injury without relying on pain, which is incredibly difficult. But Ashlyn's story is also about the incredible love and dedication of her family. They've worked tirelessly to keep her safe and teach her how to navigate a world that wasn't designed for someone like her. Chapter 7. The Accidental Genius. This next one is straight out of a comic book. Jason Padgett was just an ordinary dude until he got jumped one night and suffered a traumatic brain injury. But here's where it gets wild. After the injury, Jason developed synesthesia and savant syndrome. Suddenly, he could see the world in a whole new way. Math equations became these beautiful, intricate patterns. He could see fractals everywhere he looked. It was like his brain had unlocked some hidden dimension of reality. Jason went from being a furniture salesman to a self-taught mathematical genius, all because of a random act of violence. It just goes to show you that the human brain is a mysterious and powerful thing. We're only just beginning to understand its full potential. Chapter 8. The Man Who Can't Get Fat. Get ready for this one, guys, because Tom Staniford's story is truly baffling. Tom has this super rare genetic condition called MDP syndrome. And get this, it means his body can't store fat, like, at all. He's literally walking proof that you can be skinny and unhealthy at the same time. Tom has to eat constantly just to maintain his weight. And even though he looks thin, he's actually at risk for a lot of health problems because his body doesn't have that protective layer of fat. Tom's story is a reminder that appearances can be deceiving and that what's going on inside our bodies is often more complex than we realize. Chapter 9. Two Souls, One Body. Okay guys, this next one is, without a doubt, one of the most incredible stories I've ever heard. Abigail and Brittany Hensel are conjoined twins, but we're not talking your average, everyday conjoined twins here. These two share a body. One body, two heads. It's mind-blowing. They each control one side of their body and they have to coordinate every single movement. Can you imagine having to, negotiate with your twin just to walk down the street? They've had to learn to live in perfect harmony with each other, and it's amazing to see. They drive a car, they play sports. They even graduated from college. Abigail and Brittany's story is a testament to the power of the human spirit to adapt and thrive, even in the face of seemingly insurmountable challenges. Okay guys, get ready to be inspired because Kayla Montgomery's story is one for the books. Kayla is a long-distance runner. But here's the thing, she has multiple sclerosis. Yeah, you heard that right. MS, a debilitating disease that affects the nervous system and can cause fatigue, pain, and difficulty walking. But Kayla doesn't let that stop her. She's out there crushing marathons and winning championships, all while battling a chronic illness. It's insane. What's even more amazing is that Kayla actually runs faster when she can't feel her legs. When the race starts, her body goes numb and she pushes herself to the limit. Kayla's story is a powerful reminder that we're capable of so much more than we think we are. She's proof that limitations are often self-imposed and that with enough determination, we can overcome anything. Alright guys, get ready to have your mind blown because Tony Melendez's story is truly something else. Tony was born without arms. Yeah, you heard that right, no arms. But that didn't stop him from pursuing his passion, music. Tony taught himself to play the guitar with his feet, and I'm not talking some simple strumming here. This dude shreds. He's played for the Pope, he's won awards, and he's inspired millions of people around the world with his music and his story. Tony's story is a testament to the power of human ingenuity and the boundless possibilities that exist when we refuse to let limitations define us. Hold on to your hats, guys, because Jessica Cox's story is about to take you on a wild ride. Jessica was born without arms. Yeah, you heard that right, no arms. But that didn't stop her from achieving her dreams. Jessica became the world's first licensed armless pilot. I know, right? Mind-blowing. She flies a plane with her feet. She even got a black belt in Taekwondo. Jessica's story is a powerful reminder that anything is possible if you set your mind to it. She's proof that limitations are often self-imposed and that with enough determination we can overcome any obstacle. Okay, guys, this next one is a bit of a head-scratcher. Paul Carrison's story is both fascinating and a little bit freaky. So Paul was a totally normal-looking dude until one day his skin started turning blue, like Smurf blue. It turns out he had a condition called argyria, which is caused by excessive exposure to silver. Apparently Paul had been drinking this homemade colloidal silver solution because he thought it was good for his health. Well, it wasn't, at least not in the way he was using it. Paul's story is a cautionary tale about the importance of consulting with medical professionals before self-treating with unproven remedies. It's also a reminder that even the most bizarre-sounding medical conditions can have real-life consequences. All right, guys, brace yourselves because Lauren Shower's story is not for the faint of heart. Lauren was a construction worker who had a horrific accident on the job. He was operating a forklift on a bridge when it veered off the edge and plummeted 50 feet into a ravine. Lauren was pinned beneath the wreckage and his body was crushed. The only way to save his life was to perform a hemicorporectomy, a surgical procedure that involves amputating the entire lower half of the body. Lauren's story is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the incredible skill of medical professionals. It's a reminder that even in the darkest of times, there is always hope. Okay, guys, get ready to be inspired because Zion Clark's story is one for the ages. Zion was born with a rare condition called caudal regression syndrome, which means he was born without legs. But that didn't stop him from pursuing his dreams. Zion became a successful wrestler, using his upper body strength and incredible athleticism to dominate his opponents. He's a two-time state champion and a national qualifier. But wrestling is just the beginning for Zion. He's also a motivational speaker, a published author, and an advocate for people with disabilities. Zion's story is a powerful reminder that we are all capable of achieving great things, regardless of our physical limitations. All right, guys, get ready to have your heartstrings pulled because Tessa Evans' story is both heartbreaking and incredibly inspiring. Tessa was born with a rare condition called arrhynia, which means she was born without a nose. Yeah, you heard that right. No nose, no sense of smell, but Tessa's parents were determined to give her the best life possible. They worked tirelessly to raise awareness about arrhynia and to connect with other families facing similar challenges. And Tessa, well, she's just like any other little girl. She loves to play, she loves to laugh, and she steals the hearts of everyone she meets. Tessa's story is a reminder that beauty comes in all shapes and sizes and that what makes us unique is often what makes us most special. Get ready for this one, guys, because Claudio Vieira de Oliveira's story is truly remarkable. Claudio was born with a rare condition that caused his head to be turned upside down. Yeah, you heard that right. Upside down. Doctors told his mother he wouldn't survive, but Claudio defied all odds. He learned to walk, talk, and live a relatively normal life, all while seeing the world from a completely different perspective. Claudio's story is a testament to the incredible adaptability of the human body and the boundless resilience of the human spirit. Okay, guys, this next one is straight out of a superhero movie. Deepak Jangra is known as the Electric Boy because he can withstand high-voltage electricity passing through his body without being harmed. Yeah, you heard that right. He's like a real-life human circuit board. Deepak discovered his unusual ability when he was a teenager. He accidentally touched a live wire and felt nothing. Scientists have studied Deepak's condition, but are still baffled by his extraordinary resistance to electricity. Some believe it's due to a genetic mutation that affects his skin's ability to conduct electricity. Whatever the reason, Deepak's story is a reminder that the human body is capable of extraordinary things. Alright guys, get ready to be amazed because Jotey MJ's story is truly one of a kind. Jotey is the world's smallest living woman, standing at just over 2 feet tall. She has a form of dwarfism called achondroplasia. But Jotey doesn't let her height define her. She's a successful actress, model, and Guinness World Record holder. She's also an advocate for people with dwarfism, challenging stereotypes and promoting body positivity. Jotey's story is a reminder that good things come in small packages and that what truly matters is the size of your heart, not your height. Okay guys, we've reached our final story and it's a powerful one. Chun Kai, known as China's Elephant Man, has neurofibromatosis, a condition that causes tumors to grow on nerve tissue. In Huang's case, the tumors grew on his face, causing severe disfigurement. But Huang refused to let his condition define him. He underwent multiple surgeries to remove the tumors and improve his quality of life. He became an advocate for people with disabilities, raising awareness about neurofibromatosis and challenging social stigmas. Huang's story is a testament to the indomitable human spirit and the power of hope in the face of adversity. Wow, guys, just wow. I don't know about you, but I'm like speechless. These stories, these people, they're just unbelievable. They're dealing with stuff most of us can't even imagine, and yet they're out there, living their lives, defying the odds, and showing us what it truly means to be human. It's easy to get caught up in our own little worlds, our own problems, and forget that there are people out there facing challenges we can't even comprehend. But these stories, they remind us that no matter what life throws our way, no matter how tough things get, there's always a reason to keep fighting, a reason to keep going. So, the next time you're feeling down, the next time you think you can't do something, remember these incredible individuals. Remember their strength, their resilience, and their unwavering belief in themselves, and let their stories inspire you to be the best version of yourself. And don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more amazing content, and let me know in the comments which story shocked you the most. Peace out.